hitching a ride with the lady. Her hair hangs down past her thighs. Blue and pistol, she satisfies. Leather jacket, zipped up tight. Mando, big ones coming, look for lost and found. Iron gleams bright in night city, where your appetite waits you out your sunrise. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in night city. Here in night city, got me up alright. Here in night city. The way you chase and tease me, get me up so high. We're on the rooftop and you don't compromise. Too many hollow, empty bodies lying around my street don't testify. You got to whisper now on your honest soul. We keep on moving, gotta take it slow. No, she pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city. Here in our city, got me up alright. Here in our city. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city.
Good afternoon, and welcome back to the siege, or good morning, good evening. Nah, that wasn't too good. That wasn't too good. I screwed that up a little bit. I admit. That wasn't the greatest. Welcome in, folks. Oh, that's not me. Hi, that's me. Yes, that's me. Hi. How are you doing? Hi. Welcome in. It's my birthday stream. Hi. And Draco, first of all, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you to the other folks also giving me birthday wishes on social media, Discord, and all that. Like, thank you. I think my mom has been trying to call me for the last 3 hours. I have completely missed that. Whoops. I'm a great son, by the way. I'm fantastic. Always available, like always on my phone, and I'm great. I'm great. And yeah, welcome in. There we go. Welcome. I will. So, and Draco, hey, 2 months. So glad that you have been hanging out here for 2 months now, that you have been watching for 2 months. It's fantastic. Draco is like, bitch, I am watching for 7 years now. Oh boy. But yeah, thank you very much for that support. I do appreciate that. Uh, so a few things. A few things. I really have to get a haircut. I know I've been talking about it the whole time, but I really have to. It's annoying as hell. Like it's getting on the nerve. The long hair. It's no so bad. Like look at this. It's like I can have that here, right? And be like, yeah, look at my hair. That's how long the hair is at this point. I really have to go back to short hair more. I really have to. I have to go back to whatever this was. Definitely better. Also, the beard is missing. The beard is missing. Um. So that's that. Fantastic. My phone is trying to update itself for a while now. By the way, it's it got like a big mega update, and it's fighting. Um. But yeah, so let me tell you a little bit quickly what we are doing here. We will play some PoE2. I will actually jump into that right meow. We will probably stream for well, not probably. Pretty much we will stream for about 2 hours. That's how much time I have, and then I'm off because I'm also meeting up with some friends of mine. We go to an Indian restaurant I really enjoy to go to. It's also quite expensive. And so yeah, we are doing that. And if you're like, "Mo, we can't see the game," yes, I know. Don't freak out. This is all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. No, yeah, we are going to an Indian restaurant. I love to go there. Um, but it's also it's definitely I wouldn't say it's one of those like super expensive restaurants, but it's definitely pricier. Yeah, they know their crowd. They know their crowd. They have also like a fantastic um ambience and all that. Like they're really good, and their food is just oh, like everything you order there is just top notch. I have been going through their card for years now, and it's pretty. I think the first time. Oh God, how long have they been around? 20 years at this point? 25 years? They've been around for a long time. And you have to book. Especially on weekends, you have to book. It's, yeah. Yeah. So, that's what I'm doing. Because we have a table booked. And then I will have a lot of fun with that. And also meeting my friends, of course. And just chatting with them a little bit. Doing the talky talk. And then we'll be back in the evening at some point. But I will not return for a stream. So this is all you get. This is all you get. We also have a goal, which is in the chat. Yep, that's a goal we now have. It's a birthday goal, so to speak. Nothing too crazy. I haven't planned this. But yeah. Oh yeah, this week's stream. I don't know if I will stream this week. I don't know if I will stream this week. I will be brutally honest. Also, I hate this, that this ability is active in camp. Ugh. I hate that sound. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will stream this week. The reason for that is pretty simple. The week afterwards, we have, let me see, when is that? Yeah, the week afterwards, we have Civilization 7 coming out on Thursday. Your toast is now in the oven. Why are you toasting your toast in the oven? Yeah, on the 6th is when Civ 7 is coming out. So I need the upcoming week and a little bit of next week to prepare for that. We will definitely stream on Thursday on the 6th, like 100%. Because, well, it's Civ release day. Yeah. It's Civ release day for the privileged. Let's not forget that. Yes. That's for the privileged. For everyone else, for all the plebs, you have to wait till February 12th? Yeah, I think February 12th. And we will see how that goes. I love to be beta tester. Like, I have to say, I sometimes wonder if they really just implemented that new early access shit for for streamers, man. And content creators. Wait, did the price go up? Why is it now 99 euros? Wasn't it 90? It's now 100? I haven't pre-ordered it. Yeah, that they increased the... I could sworn it was 90 and not 100. SteamDB, where are you? Let me see, because SteamDB is telling me that if they actually increase the price, $100. Those motherfuckers want $100. I can't believe that. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, did they... Okay. Can I see the... Can I see the non-standard edition? Oh, there it is. There it is. That's the Founders Edition, right? No. No. Let me see. That is the Deluxe Edition. Yeah. Did this go up in the last few months? No. It did not. Well, then I apparently had the number wrong. This is insane. $100. That's absolutely insane. Let me see. Wow. Wow. That's Huh. Alright. Expensive. But yeah, also 2K is not talking to me, so I would definitely have to buy it. Man. Like, that is... if I wouldn't create content for that, I wouldn't touch that. I wouldn't touch that. Like, that is insane. That's madness. But yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's do a little bit of PoE talk, and then we can just talk about other things while we are playing. It doesn't fit in the air fryer. Who is toasting their toast in an air fryer? What the shit? It's the same. Okay, real talk. Before we're starting this, actually, I talked to a bud of mine, right? And I was like, hey, Super Bowl is up, right? We are doing our get together on Super Bowl. And he was like, yeah, well, of course we do. And I was like, cool. So don't forget to ask the others, because we are like a multiple group when we are doing this. Like, we are normally like 4 to 5 people. And we also like doing like a eating thing and all that. Like, it's a pretty cool thing we are doing like once a year. And I was like, yeah, cool, okay, so you were doing this and that, and we are getting like the food. And he was like, oh yeah, so can you talk to another friend of mine, because I was talking to her anyways, and whatever. So I was calling her. I was like, hey, so Super Bowl food things. And she was like, oh yeah, so I can do my what are they called? Like picks in a I always forget the name. And I was like, yeah, cool, okay, that sounds fantastic. Picks in the blanket. There we go, man. Names. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do that. And I would make some chili, right? Some chili con carne. And she was like, oh yeah, that sounds awesome, but without the beans, right?
Hey, boss, get down from there.
Come again? Yeah, without the beans. Huh? What do you mean? I was rethinking my friendship with her. Like, I know we have known each other for over 20 years, but holy shit. I had to rethink my friendship with her. Like, huh? I was very confused. So I was calling my other buddy again, and I was like, hey, just confirmation here for me. Chili con carne without beans? Are we doing this? And his reaction was also just, huh? Say what? And I was like, yeah.
Hey, boss, get down from there.
Then I told that another friend, because I was also asking her what she would like want, and what like we are trying to fit stuff, right? And her reaction to that was actually something else I cannot say here. But let's just say she used the N word quite a bit, and yes, she's black. And the other person is also black. And it's like, was this a lot of N words, and that bitch? It's like, hey, you are fighting that out. I'm just like, not my business. Not my business to attend. And so yeah, we figured basically everything out, and
Hey, boss, stop
to make
fooling
that
around.
clear, like, it's rather interesting, right? I do have friends of different ethnicities, because I had like people around me of different ethnicities since I was a small kid, always from all countries over the world, because especially also my city is like a hotspot of like the different ethnicities and all that coming together. And so I have one friend who was born and raised here, right? Like he doesn't use the N-word at all. He doesn't use it at all, right? They have two African friends, like who came over here from Africa, just like years ago. They also don't really use it, but they're kind of aware of it, right? It's like this, yeah, you know, we heard it. we know what it is. And then the one friend who's from the States, she is using it, and you can sometimes see how my friends are like, I have no connection to it. It's the same thing with, it's kind of funny, it's the same thing with my ex-girlfriend, right, who was also from Africa. And I think in all those years we were together, I think she said it like twice, if at all, because she has no connection to it, right? It's like it's not really a thing. So it's kind of funny to see that sometimes. And when you see people from the States, like they actually quite a bit of them are like using it quite often, and it's like, weird how that works depending on where you live. Funny. All right. Why did I brought that up? Look, social interactions. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Let's talk about Path of Exile. Let's do that. So what I'm doing right now, and I just started that yesterday, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I'm trying something which, so I have been also using Path of Building. If you don't know what Path of Building is, let me show you that super quickly. I have it open right now because for everyone who is new to PoE and who have, so let's just see that right. Wait a minute. Am I stupid? I mean, yes, don't answer that, but oh yeah, I have not. No. Yes. Better. Now I'm more in focus. Haha! Awesome. So for everyone who doesn't know what Path of Building is, let me show you this very quickly. Path of Building is its own program. It's a download. You download it. Has been around for years. Has been in Path of Exile 1, and they finally updated it to Path of Exile 2. So this is the Path of Exile 2 thing, and you will have, they don't have the ascendancies yet, which is a bit unfortunate, but hopefully we will get that soon. It allows you to basically use the talent tree, right? And you can just plan out things. But you can also use skills. You can also add items and the items you are wearing. And the cool thing is you can directly copy them. You can directly import them from your character, right? But what is also really important is path of building is also calculating all the stats like you would see in game, and it goes further than that. It is one of those things where this program is basically telling you more than the game does. I know that sounds like, wait, how is that possible? Look, a lot of adding, a lot of doing math. Like, the people who have programmed this have put in tons of work. Like, this is their own code. Like, even the talent tree you see here, it's not that they copied this from the talent tree of the game. They coded this. Like, this is all code. They didn't just, like, put some pictures here and all that. Like, this is all coded stuff. It's like, if it's on GitHub, if you want to take a look at the code. Like, a friend of mine looked at it once because he's doing coding and all, and he is like, holy shit, this is insane. It's apparently a lot of work. But as I said, the most important part is that the game is also showing you the formulas, right? They show you the formulas and what it means. Like this one in particular, Mana Tempest, right? It's a spell and has a radius of 2.6 meters, and it shows you exactly how that would look in the game with the different meters, how the damage numbers being calculated together, all the stuff. The game is never telling you. I had this open earlier because we had actually a problem with Mana Tempest, and one of my buddies was trying to figure out Mana Tempest. And Mana Tempest has a really interesting interaction because it sucks 1% of your base mana per second. So he put a gem in which reduced the mana cost by 40%, aka inspiration. You can see that right now in the calculation on the right side, 40% less cost thanks to inspiration. But he kind of had the feeling that it doesn't work. So, and the game is not telling him. The game is not telling him. So I was putting it in here in Path of Building, and fair enough, you could see that even with the 40% less mana cost, nothing changes. Like, it seems like 1% is the lowest number you can go, so you cannot go below 1%. And even with that cost reduction, nothing changes. And after we figured that out, he removed it because it doesn't do anything. So, yeah. It's a super interesting like system. Highly recommended if you are going deeper into the game and you wanna understand what the hell is going on. The same goes, by the way, and this is why I hate this so much. Like, the game is also lying to you. Like, you can see them right here with armor. Estimated armor mitigation. Apparently, I have 63%. You could put the calculation in here, right? You could put the calculation in here. And you can see that, where is it? My armor reduction is like also working differently. I have to change this, by the way. Like, I have a physical damage reduction of only like 10% in reality. Like, even with all this stuff. And so, yeah. It's not a, like, the game is... Oh. Whoa. My game crashed. What? Wait, what? What the shit? What? My game crashed. I think it didn't like the tapping. I don't know what that was. Weird. Weird. Huh. We are back. Oh yeah, by the way, I had some huge crashing issues with the game. I switched to Vulkan. And never had any issues ever again. Alright, so let's finally talk about what I'm doing. I'm using Seismic Cry. I'm using Seismic Cry with Corrupting Cry. So I came up with this because I was looking at this, and I was looking actually at some weird interaction. Like, as you know, I love to build or to run out-of-the-box builds, right? And just come up with some weird abilities which normally don't make sense and make them make sense. Because I know that developers love to have like some weird, quirky interactions which are normally not something you are getting to very quickly, right? So I was then finding Seismic Cry, and I was looking at Corrupting Cry, and I was like, wait a second. And I have also a talent which ignores Warcry cooldowns. So maybe this works. And fair enough, I tried this out yesterday. It worked splendidly. So I was talking to a buddy of mine who, unfortunately, and yes, I use the word unfortunately, is using build guides. He doesn't really want to like do the math, do the work. It's not his thing. That's okay. And I was telling him about this, and he was like, dude, Seismic Cry is a meta build. And I was like, wait, what? And he was like, yeah, I don't know the specifics, but Seismic Cry is definitely a meta build. And I was like, rolling with the eyes as hard as I can, because I hate meta builds. I always try to do something like off the shelf and do something a little bit more crazy. And then I'm ending up apparently with a shitty meta build. I haven't looked into it because I really don't care. It's not my. It's kind of funny, like, right? I'm doing guide builds for certain games and all that, but I never really look them up. I never look them up. I'm trying to figure them out all myself. And then you're coming up with something where you were like, good job, Mo. Good job. And it turns out it's apparently the most, like, meta build, or, well, if my buddy is right, which I assume he is, because, again, he is watching, like, tons of YouTube videos and is on the meta build websites and whatnot. He's like, well, it's a meta build, bro. You're running a meta build. I'm like, kill me. Why am I so against meta builds? I find them boring. I will be brutally honest. I find them boring. They are fine-tuned to death, and most of the time you will do so much damage that nothing is really competitive anymore, right? Like, you don't really get a challenge anymore. Everything is just kill, 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 kill. And I don't like that. I find that boring. And also it puts developers in a very bad spot. Like, this is what I love about Final Fantasy 14, that the developers many years ago have just said, oh, you want to do a damage meter? You wanna like do the thing? Well, first of all, don't you ever dare to post that damage meter and those numbers in chat or talk to somebody about it, because we will ban your account. And second, we don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. So you figure yourself out. And I always found that so good. But yeah, this also goes for everything, really. I'm just like, I don't do guide. I make my own guides, but I never really read them. I find that boring. It's half of the fun of those games is to figure out how can you push further. Like another buddy of mine who is doing the same thing. He's like, he switched now from fire to electricity and is trying to figure things out, and he's killing actually quite a bit. And he's also not running any builds. It's just him figuring out shit, and it works pretty well. It works pretty well with what he is doing. Nice mana bar, totally empty. Yep. Zilch. I have 0 mana. Yep. I'm a blood mage because I first tried to do Seismic Cry without blood magic. Well, didn't try. I never thought about it, right? For me, it was just, oh yeah, I will figure it out. Dude, my mana was just poof. My mana potion was just poof. I was like, oh, well, that's bad. So I was thinking about, well, shit, can I make it so that I survive Blood Mage? And yeah, I do. It took me a lot of tinkering. To get to the point where the Blood Mage is not killing me. Like I was probably sitting here yesterday for an hour to find like the right talents to get around that, because even though I have a lot of life, that shit was draining me, and not in a positive way. So Black Chamber is where I'm at. Okay. You know what I also realized? I would love to deactivate me screaming. I would love to deactivate it. It is so annoying. It is so annoying, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Also, the power of my crotch compels you when you're looking at the movement. Yeah! Look at that crotch movement. From the hips, man. From the hips. It's like, oh my god. Please stop. How much life? 1,447. Yes. Yes. But as you can see, it doesn't faze me too much to use this. Like, my health rack can kinda keep up. Not perfectly, but well enough. Yeah, this is, by the way, this is not cruel yet. I am level 47. I'm not cruel. I'm still... I reached this point. This is actually, or was my group character. I played with friends, and they got so annoyed, not just by the screaming, but also by me pushing back the enemies the whole time, that I was like, yeah, okay, I will retire this character. And can I jump over there? No. And, you know, we'll do something else instead. Yeah, we are also completely over leveled. Like I'm 47, this is level 45. Because my friends are like, we clear every map. Yep, without exception, every map is getting cleared to the last corner of that map. This is why I'm playing this character now for nearly a month. And I have leveled like 3 other characters into endgame in the meantime.
Foul cleverness no longer surprises me.
Fool, there is no time for this. Sin will soon commune with the beast. Cease your assault.
Nice. So for everyone wondering why does the Cry do so much damage, the Cry itself is not necessarily doing the damage. You can see the damage here. The damage is coming from the debuff I'm putting on. I'm basically, not the same, which is unfortunate, really. Or no, it actually isn't, because then it would be probably shit. It's basically working like bleeding. Actual bleeding, you can stack it up, and the more you are stacking it up, the more damage you do, and you can stack it up 10 times. That's a bleed effect? No. It's not. I first thought that too, but it's not. Corrupted Blood is a debuff that deals physical damage over time and can stack up 10 times. It is its own. Corrupted Blood is not bleeding, and it's not affected by any stats related to bleeding. Yep, I first thought that too. It is not. Which is really unfortunate. Maybe it wasn't PoE 1 when it existed there. I will not deny that. But it's not here. Excuse me. I have to admit, it sucks that it isn't. I'm with you to say it sucks that it isn't. I would love that this is a bleeding effect. But then also, if it would act like a bleeding effect, it would be shit, because bleeding is shit right now. Like, bleeding is so weak in comparison to most of the stuff out there. It sucks. Like, I tried the bleeding guide with a shotgun. It fell off very quickly. But yeah, no, Corrupted Plant is dealing 20% of your strength as physical damage per second. So what you want to do is you want to stack as much strength as possible. That's basically the idea. It's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. It's nothing crazy. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's why it works. Right?
Stop this at once. I take no pleasure in harming one of my own. But if you persist, I will do with her what I must.
Oh my. It also builds up like stuns and all that very quickly. Yeah, the only downside is the I was looking yesterday for quite some time how to deactivate that. And I think I don't, let me see, is that, because I don't necessarily need that. Is that... Wait. Chatter? No, that's chat alerts. What is reverb? What is reverb? No, that didn't do... I think it's on the sound effects, which it's not something I want to deactivate. Yeah, it's on the sound effects. I can lower it a bit. So it's not too... Ah! It's annoying. It's really annoying, man. It's like... It's... Yeah. Yeah. So they should do something. I think Diablo has it where you can say deactivate audio errors. I know this is not an audio error, but I would love to deactivate that.
So, at the eve of the end,
Yes,
the
yes.
demon of Vatzoatl has finally come for
Yes.
me.
Yes.
For you, fool.
He's running.
The Five. Sacrifice is the only path to survival. A minor setback. You will burn.
You will burn.
Channel the reactor.
If bleeding would do that much damage,
Behold.
like if bleeding would do that much damage. Hey, you are dead. Could you please? Thanks.
I must save my
Man, I would love to do more bleeding, but bleeding is not doing that much damage, and it is fucking annoying. Like no matter how much you are putting into bleeding.
Be repaid 1,000-fold.
Wow, that still hurts. Okay.
I cannot let my efforts be in vain. Burn to ash, demon of Vatzoatl. What? How?
Oh, you know, by filling up your stun bar.
Nothing will stand in my way. How foolish.
Ow, that laser still hurts.
Full power.
Oh boy, this will hurt. Actually, this didn't hurt that much.
This is not over yet.
Oh, come on, bro.
I cannot allow you to interfere. I've had enough of you. Ah! No! Not now!
Where are you?
All that I sacrificed.
Huh?
Your people cannot be saved. History is all. You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save.
Oh,
the
there he
future.
is. I was like, where?
Legacy
What?
of Val must be protected. I do know of a way to contain the beast.
Best you start talking then. My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
I love that you can still attack him.
If only I had more. There is an ancient weapon,
So
I suppose, but I will come to
it's
you.
settled then.
Okay, are we done? We're done. Fantastic. Yeah, he's somewhere. Oh yeah, for everyone who was wondering, equipment-wise, I use a 3+ to all melee level skills because that's kind of what you want to do. Armor, which is giving me a lot of armor. Just kind of like, yeah, okay. Like, my equipment is not great. What I will say is, I got the Wolfsbane. The stats are shit. It is the unique ability which makes this shield so good. It puts Intimidate on the enemy whenever you block, and that's permanently. And if you're wondering what Intimidate does, it makes them so that they are taking increased 10% more damage and do reduced 10% more damage. And you only have to put that once on them. So it's a flat out 10% damage increase when you put that on them. When you block. Which is pretty simple to do. It's a fantastic item. It's so good. I just need one with better stats.
This
I have to
is
reboot my phone.
curious.
Oh boy. Oh. Watch. What is this? Yeah, they had like a new, like my phone. I have a Xiaomi. And they just had an update, like a huge OS update, and oh boy, that changed completely the layout and interface of my phone. Okay, cool. Love when they're doing that. Because that's what you need.
By the first ones, you're alive.
By the way, that's the same voice actor as the
Glad to see
dude
another living soul.
in the camp.
Now, I would appreciate it if you
Just saying.
reach Clearfell. Clearfell could be in danger.
Again.
Just hurry.
Yeah, again, I would love that this ability is a bleeding ability or something. Like they also have to do something massive with bleeding. I was running let me show you that. I was running so I was running a mercenary, and I was going like full bleeding. I put like all the points in here, I put in all the points in here, which were important. And there was something more. Like, actually, the mercenary has quite a bit of bleeding around here. And I also have 2 items, which is aggravating the bleeding. And man, it doesn't...
Face me!
It just doesn't do the thing, man. It is so unfortunate. How are my stats? Hey, not bad. Yeah, I thought it would be worse. Cold is unfortunately 0 and Chaos is 0. But still 0. I'm not getting extra damage, so that's better than nothing, I guess. Ooh, I have a unique. So why am I walking? I can just jump. I have a unique who is the perfect Act 1 killer. Especially with the end boss. Like, that unique makes the end boss in Act 1 so easy. Oh, not the bubble. Not the bubble. No. No. Bubble bad. I had my my friends. The same thing, right? I have my friends. Like, this is the first time playing PoE with me in the group, and I don't tell them jack shit.
Come here!
I don't tell them shit. Right? A, that's how they want it, and B, it's much more fun like that way. And they had their first interaction with the witches with the bubble yesterday, and they were like, oh, the first reaction was when they got hit by the bubble, they realized in an instant, oh, you don't get damage. So they were ignoring the bubble, but they didn't know that the bubble kills you after like 3 seconds or so when you were standing in it, no matter how much health you have. And so my friends were just there like, oh, I'm dead. Wait, why am I dead? I thought, wait, they were stunned to just sit there and try to analyze what killed them and how that happened when they still had full health, and I was just standing next to them and be like laughing my ass off in Discord. Good times, man. Good times.
Brannock, is that you?
Yeah.
Stay back. Don't do this.
Well, he did. He did. But yeah, man, I would love to run a bleed build. I'm a huge bleed poison fan, and not necessarily the poison they do in this game. But yeah, huge bleeding fan, and I would love to.
Or you?
Would love to.
Father, where have you been, lad? It's a wicked sword.
Father.
There's a beast of particular dark. Now, if you find a pint out there, do bring it back. The Count must die for what he has done.
Welcome to the camp. I know it's. I
Yeah, yeah.
Bye.
We will.
Oh, you don't have your loot yet. Loot.
How's the clearing? Take a look.
Oh, we don't have the... No! The hooded one. The hooded one. Oh, that's actually not a bad one. Unfortunately, not what I'm looking for.
If you find a pint out, take a look.
No.
Might make good scrap.
Oh, I should have. Give me that.
Go well.
That hammer is actually not bad, but...
Sorry, I was just.
Sorry. Force of habit. Yeah, I will be completely honest. Wait, is this a main story? I thought doing the mud borers is a main story thing. You could ignore that? Oh, interesting. I thought that would be main story. I might actually ignore that. I get the witch, because the witch is too good. I mean, it's a permanent buff. So. But yeah, I didn't... And you are not getting anything interesting out of it. Yeah, we'll probably just get the things which are important. Which is... her... Oh wow, I jumped directly into her ice shotgun. Yeah, don't do that, Mo. So anyways, I started screaming. Nice. Yeah, so treacherous ground is not something I have to do. Interesting. So I can just ignore that. Well, then I will do that. Because you're just getting a skill gem out of it. And I will be brutally honest. Skill gems. Not too important, really. Oh, my Infernal Cry is still level... Ow. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Take chests. Yep. Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Wait. I was done up there. I was done up there. I think I was working on this. Oh, I already have beef. Really? They call it beef? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Beef. Oh no, I was on my way here. Yeah. I was on my way here. I remember now. I remember. I wanted to get this, break the armor, and increased physical damage. And then also wanting to increase my damage with block and all that. Increase damage per 1% chance to block. It's pretty dope, I think, because I'm running around with Sword and Board. So we will get that next. It's horrible when you play multiple characters and you are also like switching between the characters and you don't really know anymore exactly what you want. That's also great why you have Path of Building. You can just save your shit. I wait for the importing your character feature. Unfortunately, that's not active yet. Like, apparently, grinding games doesn't allow that yet. So...
The Growlwood has changed, and not for the better.
God, I would love to do another bleeding build. The more I'm playing this... It sucks. The thing is bleeding in its own, and I think that's the problem right now. Man, can I also say, the more I'm playing this game, the more I'm realizing how much is still missing in this game and how much is not quite working as it should. I know it's early access and all that.
Years. Does the witch still live here?
Lol.
It seems no one is safe from corruption.
There are definitely some things they have to iron out. One of the things I realized, I also played a monk, and I wanted to do a chaos build. And to do that, you're basically going the hand of Shayuya, Chaka, you know the thing. And so you were going down that path. The monk doesn't have any chaos abilities, really. It's insane. It's like, wait, I have 2 chaos abilities? One is kinda ass, and the other one is not even there to do damage. Huh? Also, another thing which is really important to note. Venom is also not chaos. Or it is chaos. Like Venom is such a weird, shitty ass thing. Venom / poison is chaos damage, right? Like there's no discussion. It is chaos. But it is not chaos. And that means all the things in your talent tree which would increase, let's say, where is it? This one, right here, right? Increased chaos damage. This does not increase your poison damage. Because Venom is poison damage, but it is its own... Venom is chaos damage, but it is its own chaos category, which is not working with the pure chaos damage. So you have to look for anything which is increasing Venom. And why do I call it Venom? Oh, because the one... I know. Where's the poison? There's poison. The poison duration. There's the magnitude. It's like, technically, poison functions like bleeding. But instead of doing physical damage, it does chaos damage. But again, the pure chaos does not count into that. It's so good. There are some overlaps though. Like it gets even more complicated. Because like there are curses which are then working with that. It's such a weird thing. It's much more complicated. Like a simple
Fear will best you.
chaos doesn't work with venom or poison. Sorry, I have to say poison. But it also does. Again, weird. Let's get the checkpoint. Let's get the waypoint. But yeah, they're just some interactions. The same goes with the witch. Like the witch actually has like quite a bit of chaos abilities, but doesn't really have a chaos ascendancy. It's like, huh? Okay, there. Do I want the boss here? What is the boss giving here? Does it do anything here actually? No, it doesn't give me anything. It's literally just items. So into the red way.
These were not my ancestors, but I still respect their valor.
Sapphire ring. What is it? 27? 27 is not bad. Yeah. Yeah. Well, besides of the bosses, which are, like, actually giving you shit. Like, I think you were still getting this one here, right? What the hell? That's a lot of white items. Damn. I'm thinking about also making more PoE videos with some of them. The problem was just I didn't really know what to do about, and man, I can say that the there are a lot of established PoE content creators, so getting into that field, somebody who is clearly not.
They still defend their land.
Uh,
After all this time.
is a problem. Man, the density of enemies in this territory are actually kind of cool. Nice for farming. You get like 6 more passive skills and 40 more spirits from Cruel difficulty. Yeah, it's definitely smaller than the first one. Again, makes sense. Because Cruel doesn't exist. Technically, right? It's a placeholder. I will say this. I am really curious and also concerned about the later acts. I will say that. Because after you are done with like Act 3, it's definitely one of those... That was a long act. That was a long act. I don't know if I want that again. So I hope that 4, 5, and 6 will not be as crazy. Oh, there he is. Man, why am I yawning? I had a really good night's sleep and a long one.
Break!
For the clan! For the clan, go boom.
Go with honor. There is nothing left to defend.
Oh, also, I definitely will make a video about that. Playing multiplayer in PoE 2 right now is kinda ass. Like low key ass. It becomes really clear that they have not put a lot of thought into it. What am I doing? I'm identifying as if I'm new to this game. Oh man. Like yeah, multiplayer, low key, ass. Absolute ass. And if you're wondering, huh? Why is it ass, Mo? Where do I start? Where do I start? Sure. They have too many interactions which are not good for multiplayer. Like, the amount of time... So we had... Oh, why am I not going to that? We were in the pyramid, right? Where you have to go up the pyramid or ziggurat or whatever in Act 3. With the sun in the middle. And my friends did not know about the sun mechanic. Because as I said, I'm not telling them anything. So of course, one of my friends died very quickly. Because he was like, huh? What happened? I was like... But then... And this was the... No. This was the worst part. We tried to revive him because you cannot revive yourself till all your friends are dead. So you have to go to your friend and you have to revive them. The thing is, while you were doing it, you were not allowed to get a single damage. So he was lying in an area where there was the sun burning. We could not revive him. So the only way that he could continue to play was for us to also die. Even when he logged out and logged in again, he was alive again, of course, but he couldn't go back into the zone where we were because the game was like, you just died here. So we all had to die. That was the first shitty interaction, like absolutely shitty interaction. And that was only yesterday. We had more in the past. The second one was when you defeat the boss at the pinnacle. You are coming together in the middle, right? You are summoning Alva. Alva is doing the thing, and then the thingy is going up, right? One of my friends, but it's the same. It's bad luck. Wasn't in the middle when Alva was doing a thing, and the game is putting up an invisible wall around the lift. So you could not join us. So we were going up. And then he got teleported back into the city. So the game at least was like, oh, you left some of your friends behind. Let's teleport them back into the city. But his quest progress did not progress. The game was still like, find the pyramid, reach the pinnacle. Not even talk to Alva, but reach the pinnacle. So we were like, oh no. Good news. He was then going up again where the boss was, without any fights. Because we just cleared everything. He left the group, logged out, logged in again. And thankfully, the game was gracious enough to say, oh, I remember you just killed the boss, probably a disconnect or something. The boss is dead, you can talk to Alva and you could finish the quest and you could like jump to the point where we were. But that whole thing took us like 5 to 10 minutes and we were all like kind of not happy about it, as you can imagine at that point. And it's just, why are you making it? Why? You know you can have the special automatically take things they intended to hold. Yeah. 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 Yes, I do. What was I? Oh yeah, same thing goes with the ascendancies. The chaos ascendancy. My God. My God. basically when somebody would, by accident, go on the platform with the lift would immediately go down, and it would start the event, and people would just stand on top of the platform. They would have to call back the elevator with a lever. That would take a bit, and then they could follow down while one person or two people or whatever amount of the group was already fighting for their life down in the Chaos Arena. It's like, why are you not teleporting the people with you? What? Why? Oh yeah, this boss is just... Let's do the boss here very quickly. Very quickly, I will probably die, because let's be honest here. That thing still has kill potential. Yep. Yep. Nope. You die now.
This can't go on.
You tell me about that. Yeah. Let's just... There were also some other interactions. Also, if this is their first account, they are not allowed to trade till level 25.
I remember this place.
I love that they have some interaction.
Here. Good.
So...
Release that which you hold.
Again, the game is not... And maps, just from what I heard, so when somebody dies on the map, one of your friends, they have one life, like everyone else. And then... they have to wait. They have to wait for the group to finish or also to die. And it's like... Huh? So you cannot even revive them? Nope. Nope. It's like, huh. It feels like an oversight. I don't know. I know what they are trying to do. They don't want to make group play more OP than being alone. But believe me, playing in a group doesn't necessarily make it easier. Because A,
For a moment, everything felt alive.
you already see shit on the stream.
Face me.
It's really bad. Like, there's so much going on. It is so hard to keep track on anything. Like, most of the time, I'm just rolling out of expectations. It's like a lot of guesswork. Like, we are in a 4-man group, right? 4 people together. One of them is playing fire, the other one electricity, the other one is playing a witch with tons of minions, and then I'm in the middle who's just trying to see shit. It's impossible. But that's the first thing. Oh, we found a boss. Not really that I was aiming for it, but okay, let's take him.
Is that the wandering druid?
Yes. Well, the rotten. Ooh. Oh, come on, bro. Boink. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boop. Let's give him a boop.
How many more will I have to kill before this is through?
Ooh. A lot. A few millions. A few millions. But yeah, like playing in a group already makes things more difficulty. Also, the enemies, they definitely have more life. Yeah, they have more life, or you do less damage. One of the two. And the game kind of expects everyone in the group to play not a build, but definitely come up with something smart. But in a group, it's rather tough to see if everyone is in sync with the damage, right? Like you cannot really get a feeling for is this right or not. Like sure, I would say my group is moving on at a decent pace, but I don't know if somebody is doing like is overrepresenting, is doing more damage than the rest, and that's because we are moving along just fine.
My family is that bastard. I will gladly honor.
There's no real way to tell, and it's not great. You know, we need a training puppet. We need a training puppet. Didn't they had like a training puppet once in the hideout? In PoE 1? Am I misremembering? I think I do. There we go. Let's get the waypoints. But yeah, we need a training puppet. It's kind of ridiculous that we don't have that yet. In a game where it is so important to figure that out. I mean, come on. Even Diablo 4 has a stupid training puppet and you mostly don't need it. Are you really getting beat by Diablo 4? Do you really want that? Come on. Yeah, we will probably finish up this area and then I have to leave. It's already that late. Damn. Where is the entrance? Hello?
Monstrous fiend.
Entrance? Ooh. Ooh. You're still getting... Oh yeah, you're only starting to get 3s in Act 2, right? Man, am I... Probably down here. Boop. What do I want to do? Wanted to go in here. Ah! Nope. That's the graves. Wait, maybe we are getting some good rings out of it. Never. Not good. No. Not good. Not good at all. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited for Titan Quest 2, and my mom is calling.
Put the Eternals back in
Give me a second. Hi, I'm back. Oh, my... What the hell? The game doesn't like it when I interact with my OBS, apparently. That's fascinating. Doesn't like it at all. Hey, Gory. Yeah. Crashed again. Crashed again. Yeah, I had to, so my mom called and I was like, hey, I'm streaming also in about 20 minutes. I will leave, and because my mother was gearing up for this let's have a chit chat. And I was like, nah, when you were now starting to chat with me, like, she wanted to give me birthday wishes, right? And of course, and oh boy, there we go. And Oh, that's rude. But yeah, she wanted also to talk, like, she wanted to start to talk about, like, just things. I was like, no, not right now. I have like 20 minutes left before I have to leave. And I want to utilize that as much as possible. You don't have a Patreon, do you? I had a Patreon. I think I still have a Patreon, but it's not active and it's not... it's not a thing. But to be honest, the money Patreon is taking, the money YouTube is taking is... it's not similar, but pretty much. It's not Twitch, right? Twitch numbers are just ass. That's a good thing about YouTube. YouTube is 80%. Right? It's 80%. And I still have a PayPal. That PayPal is still there. I don't have that in the description though, I think. The problem, you have 3 channels. Yeah, I know. Well, the one is not monetized. The fun thing is, for me, it's kind of for me, this is, by the way, why I hate a little bit what YouTube is doing. For me personally, it doesn't make a difference. It's all the same AdSense account, right? It's all Google AdSense, and all my YouTube channels are linked to the same Google AdSense account. So whatever money-wise is coming in is going through the same account in the end. It doesn't make any difference. Which is why I'm a little bit pissy at YouTube. They clearly have a way to connect all the YouTube channels, right? Why can I not do that with subscriptions? Why can I not give something back to my community? Because, sure, more money for YouTube and for Google. I get it. But still, it's like, you clearly have that option. Don't tell me you couldn't do it. You just don't want to. You clearly have the option, YouTube. Yes, I mean, I was streaming last week on... this week? No, I was streaming this week. I was streaming. Was it last week? I don't remember anymore. I was streaming, yeah. And the Mole Under Management channel is my biggest channel. Yeah. Like, Mole Under Management. Oh boy, Mole. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no. Mole Under Management is my biggest channel. It's my main channel. 100%. 100%. ChaosMole is dead. ChaosMole is dead. And ChaosMole Plays is my little variety, but it's not monetized channel. Yeah. Yeah, Chaosmole in itself is dead. Which is now the biggest video of all time on it. So cute. Thanks, YouTube. Thank you. Bastards. 20%. Yep. Same goes for subs. 20%. I get 80. Um, there is... Yeah. Oh. Holy shit. Gory! Gory 10! What happened to the other 9 Gories? Wait. Forget that I asked. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Thank you so much. And also thank you. Apparently this was your 3rd super on a live stream. Gory, thank you so much for that huge support. That is insane. And I think we got... No, wait. Yeah, sorry, we didn't get our super chat goal because I specifically said my super chat goal is $10 as far as I know. So Gory, you screwed up. That is so weird, YouTube. What? What is that? What? Why would you... You don't know. I don't ask. I just... Yeah, sure. Whatever YouTube says. I stopped asking. Just...
Heal yourself.
But yeah, didn't count to the goal. It's so freaking dumb, man. That is so dumb. Fuck your goals.
Your way has no place here, Carowie.
It got banned. That explains a lot. But no, again, that is a huge amount of support and also very big birthday gift. Thank you so much for that.
My love, I call to you.
I'm screaming at you. Oh. Whoa.
Now, you are mine.
More like, I am screaming at you. No. No. You're dead.
Your cruelty was immortalized in song, Asinia. Your end will be.
You're dead. But yeah, thank you. You know, I always like... I don't know how some other streamers are doing it. Probably they are like kind of used to it. I don't know. Like some people get used to stuff. But I don't know how other streamers are like, oh, thank you for the 50. Oh, thank you for the 50. And you're like, what? Dude. Are we... What? But maybe also I don't know, root up in like this mindset of like 50 is a lot. Like what? That's a lot of money. That's a... At least for me it always is. I don't know. Why am I mentioning it? Because again, like every time I'm seeing it when I watch other streamers who are just like, yeah, thank you for the 50. Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks. Huh? It's like, what? So, thank you, yeah. Taxes and fees. We don't... No, there are no fees. There are no fees. No, like the fee... Well, the fees are basically what Google is taking. Right, the 20%. Or is it 15? Have they changed it to 15%? 20 or 15? I have to look it up. I will see. It's the same for subs, right? And taxes... We don't talk about taxes. We don't talk about taxes. We don't talk about taxes here. That kills my mood. No, it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad. So... But yeah, thank you very much. That's still, like, I think I also see it from the person who is also giving the money. It's this, like, you never know the circumstances of the person you are talking with, so, like, for some people...
A Karui soul for my collection.
That's a lot of money.
You shall die slowly.
Right. And for some other people, it's odd. It's like, oh, I spent the 50.
End your meaningless life.
Right, but I always see it as
The Eternals will never surrender.
So, again, thank you. Oh boy, I shouldn't read chat when I'm fighting the boss. I was clearly reading chat there for a second.
Cut down. Your soul is mine. My beloved Asinia.
I answer your call.
No, you both piss off. I hate you.
Your name has long been maligned in Ogem Draven.
I hate you. That nearly killed me, not gonna lie. That tax question nearly killed me. And again, taxes killed me. God damn it, taxes. Where were we? There. So, how much do you pay in personal taxes in Germany? We pay around... No, you don't. Oh gosh. So I'm self-employed, right? Nah, been for, oh god, 12 years now. And normally you never have to pay taxes to the state, right? You don't have to do your taxes if you are not self-employed. Because the state knows exactly what you own them, right? They know exactly what you own them, and they're just taking it every month directly from your paycheck. So before the money is going to your bank account, the state already takes the money. This is why nobody is doing their taxes when they're not self-employed. Because why, right? And when you become self-employed, you get a tax ID, and you have to do your taxes on your own now because, well, the state doesn't know exactly what you are earning and all that. And
Don't just stand there.
depending on the job you were doing, depending on the money you were doing, they are also like free. They're also like free. God, trying to explain taxes in another language I normally don't use. They are free amounts before you even have to start to pay taxes. Right? Like the first 15k per year are free and something like that. And it depends, but it's much less. It is much less. Last year, like it also depends on what you were earning and all that. It's much more complicated. This is why I have a tax guy. I'm not doing my own taxes. I'm not insane. I have a tax guy who's doing all my taxes every year. But I would say
What? What's happening? Are you lost too?
last year, I haven't really seen what, well, not last year, 2023. I haven't seen the 2024 yet. But in 2023, it was about 23%. About. Well, like it's like it yeah, the income itself, what you were doing, it's like, again, I have a tax guy. But it depends.
Last, it's open. Praise the first ones.
Let's say I'm not feeling necessarily robbed.
What is this? Graves, Isabel, Torko, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family. This doesn't
Like,
make
if we
any
would take a
sense.
euro
They're dead. Those bastard
and I would have to
Eternals.
make an estimate,
I must
like
make
rule
them
of thumb,
pay. I must make
right
them
after all the taxes and all that, I would say I still have 60 cents left after everything is said and done. Rule of thumb.
destruction.
Knew it. There we go.
Hunt with the first ones, old man. You've earned it.
Yeah, but that's not on my income. That's when I buy something. It's also 90% here.
Corruption has twisted these wilds beyond recognition.
Yes, 19. I was 16 a long time ago, and then they cranked it up to 19. And 60 was, oh god, 15 years ago, so I don't remember. No. Well, it also depends. Like, food for... They are two different. There's 7%. There's no VAT on certain items. And then there's 90%. Like, food is 7%. Everything which is food related is 7%. Like, certain important hygiene and all that is actually 0. And then there are some, like, and most of the luxury things are like 90%.
Feel my wrath!
Yeah. And it is included in the price tag. Right. So the price you see is the price you pay. There's nothing coming afterwards. Like, there's no hidden fee, no hidden cost. Like, when they're showing you a price tag, that's the price you pay. That's also why, like, you know, I'm always complaining about it, but that's one of the reasons why games here cost 60 euro. Or 70 now they are trying to push. And why it is the same like in the US. Technically speaking, we're not paying 60 euro. But because of the VAT on top of it, it's 60. So most of the producers are already taking that into account when they are making a price tag. Yeah. My god. Sometimes my damage. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, it depends. It's also like like we don't even have the same standards in Europe. Like, depending on where you go in Europe, it's different. Thankfully, we don't have regional differences. Like, it's the same. It's the same in Germany, everywhere. But depending on where you go in Europe, ooh, big difference. Wait, the crow bell. Let's do the crow bell. I mean, the crow bell is right here.
Is that what's
But again,
been eating
thank you.
our cattle?
Unfortunately, after this boss... The hell are you doing, bro? Hit me, by the way. Yes, thank you. Okay. Wanted to give him the 10% debuff.
You won't get away
Oh,
from me.
you are hitting like a truck.
Crush them!
Not happy. But yeah, after this one I have to leave. Well, it will be too late to my own birthday. That would be awkward. So, where's Mole? I think he's playing PoE 2. Oh, classic Mole. Oh. Oh. I read Dracodyne's message. I definitely read Draco's message. Yes, chat killed me. Chat killed me. It wasn't me. Bro. Bro. Calm down there.
You won't get away from me.
Bro. Tarts! See? Tarts killed me with the birthday message. Yes! Tarts, thank you so much for the €5 super chat! Thank you! Oh boy. No, 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 don't do this. Thank you so much! You were already... No. Look. We all know I don't make mistakes. I'm flawless. Especially on my birthday. Super flawless. And, it's chat's fault. We still didn't reach... Oh no, it's 25, not 5. Wow. The death hit me so hard that I didn't saw that it was 25 euro super chat. Thank you so much. Folks, that is still not the goal. Like, can you not read, like, the manual? The manual says we have a specific super chat goal and you are failing. Like, come on, man. Can we not play by the rules here? Oh, I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. No, I can't read. I'm a peasant in a dungeon. That you are. Move on. Wait, my mods are in the dungeon. What are you doing there? I have a lot of armor, so physical damage should be, like, kinda neglectable? Oh boy. Unfortunately, it still hurts. It burns, chat. Hey, hey, that's a great bow. That's a great bow. That's a great bow. Also, let me like that. But yeah, thank you for all the birthday wishes. Like, I really, really do appreciate that. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Give me a scoop. We got... Oh, it's the low level. Oh, it's the shit. There you get a freaking Widow Hail. And it's not the best you could get. It's just like the shittiest, I think. Don't get me wrong. This bow, considered one of the best bows for rangers. That particular passive, or affix, I still call it passive, I know it's affix, is so good. It's so good. And nearly 250. That's the best. Like, wow. Can you not get some extra stats on it? I think that it normally comes with extra stats, right? Does it? Now I'm confused. Am I? I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Which, let's be freaking real here. Not news.
So this is where the clanless live. There are far more of them.
Oh, I have 3 points. I wanted this. I wanted this. strength. And I wanted this.
Of them
But
than I expected.
more power. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for all the people who super chatted. Thank you. And all the birthday wishes.
I can't please. He lives up to his reputation.
Thank you. But yeah, so as I said, this upcoming week, quick note. This upcoming week, I'm not sure if I will stream because I have to prepare for next week. Next week will be insane. So many videos. Definitely live streams. Well, with next week, I mean the week after that. Right. February week. Oh, oh, oh.
No challenge.
Yikes! What killed me? Something killed me nearly. Not a fan. Oh, I should... You know what? Let's do this very quickly. I know I nearly killed myself. I have to be a little bit more careful with the mana and all that.
Found the
Yes, yes.
Oi, it's you. Spirits in the tree. Oh, how do I? A little while. See, will you pay them a visit?
Yeah, yeah. You done? Come on, dude. It's work time.
I don't know how to. It's in. This.
Yes.
So if we are to.
Oh, by the way, if you didn't know that, you don't have to talk to the dude. Or, well, you don't have to go to him and click on it. You can just hold Control, left click, and then all your items are identified.
Please, take your time.
I know most of you probably already knew that. But I wanted to point it out regardless. And... Boop. Do we need a 12? Oh. Man, we need a rune stash or something. Like, this is essence, not essence. Why isn't essence here? What? But yeah, we need a rune stash. Rune and soul and all that. We definitely need a stash for that. Just saying. I would pay money, please. I would like to pay money.
Back down.
Hearts? You're the second one who's telling me that today. Yes, it's a habit. I'm aware. It's a habit. Hey, just because you gave me 25 bucks doesn't mean like you can treat me like a noob, okay? I'm not your bitch yet. $100 though. Then we can talk. But 25? Nah.
Feel my wrath.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's just, man, there's some things, like, it's the same thing when people are watching me playing MMOs, and they're like, are you a clicker? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a clicker in MMOs. Uh-huh. Can't help it. Everything beyond 5 on my keyboard gets clicked, man, in MMOs. Or RPGs. Look, it's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah. It's the same in PoE. There are just a few things I've been doing for so long that it kind of stuck with me. Do you know how long it took me to not sell my items? I had to really stop doing that. That was a reflex of just selling my items instead of disenchanting them. Or at least the yellow ones. It's a thing. Old habits die hard. Mm-hmm. I'm still not sure if I like what I'm doing here with the cry. Like, I don't know. Again, I came up with this like a few days ago, and I tried it out yesterday, and it was really cool. And I say I came up with this because apparently this is also meta ability. Like, a lot of warriors are apparently using it right now. At least that's what a buddy of mine told me. But I haven't looked up what the meta interaction is. I don't know. And I frankly don't want to know, because again, I don't give a shit about guides and doing meta builds. I just find it fun to figure out my shit on my own. The problem is I'm still kind of fast, but I also have moments where I'm not doing well. Like, I wonder if I can figure the issue out on my own, or if this is like the meta mechanic I am missing. Because again, I don't know what the meta build for this is.
Fear will best you.
I mean, this is going pretty well, right? Like, that was a pretty nice kill it all thing. So I don't know. Maybe I'm switching to something else. The problem, I will be okay. Real talk, and this stays between us, you and me. Like, GGG will never see this. The warrior abilities are ass. They are freaking boring most of the time. and everything they are doing are kind of shit when it comes to damage in comparison to other classes. And now you might argue, but Mole, this is why the warrior has a lot of defense capabilities. Doesn't matter, especially in the end game. Yeah, you need some defenses, but everyone can get defenses. It's not that hard. So you don't really excel in anything. Oh, I really have to be careful with my... Maybe that's also a problem I'm having now. I have to do something about my life. Because I'm using my health quite a bit. Right. Well, also, how about not getting hit? That would be a great start. Not getting hit, I heard. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no, I didn't saw that. Yeah. Wait, so this isn't... Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I thought this was giving me more spirit.
So the cultures... Thank you.
Tell us something we didn't know.
Bye then.
Amor's ass. No, like... I don't know... Look, we all know that they branched off PoE 2 at some point. Right? They branched off PoE 2 at some point from PoE 1. And I don't know when that exactly was, but it must have been a few years ago. Because they clearly figured out PoE 1 and how to do melee in PoE 1. It took them quite a while, but they have finally figured it out, at least from what I'm hearing. This still feels like a very... like an older version of PoE 1 when it comes to the melee. It's clunky, it doesn't do the damage it's supposed to be, you don't have the defensive mechanics like a range fighter has when they can stay away from the enemy further. Like, there is so much they have figured out in PoE 1 now, which is still here. And they have to get that under control. Like, most of the melee fighters are even playing a little bit as range fighters. Right? Like, the Scream I'm running is apparently a meta build. Right? Oh, ass. I should have bought this and then destroyed it. Or whatever. Not too important. And even then, it's like... you are trying that the enemy is not reaching you. Right? You shock them away. And you're also having a little bit of range. It's of course not like range. Right? It's better than close. Also the wind-up times. What are those wind-up times on the warrior abilities at the beginning? Like, what is that? Again. Warrior. And doesn't have the defense capabilities he needs in the end. It's just a reality. But folks, I have to leave now. Yes. I really have to. I am not too late, but now I definitely have to speed things up. Because I will now go to an Indian restaurant and eat a lot. Ooh, will be delicious. It will be grand. Yup. So I will do that. As I said, this was a quick birthday stream. As I said, I'm not sure if I will return this week. It really depends. I have a lot to do. It's the week before the release of Civilization 7. And that means there's a going on. But folks, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being also with me on this journey for quite some time. Of course, for all the people who just joined us recently, welcome in as well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you for the super chats. Really, really do appreciate it. And the birthday wishes, which came with that. Thank you. And just thank you for all the people being here. Definitely made my day. And yeah, now I will meet some friends. And we will have some delicious Indian food. Because, you know, looking forward to that. But I have to get out of here. Have a good one, folks. I see you very soon. Again, check out my videos. I'm posting like pretty regular. Like we have 2 or 3 videos per week. You know? Like, of course, if you don't care for the topics in those videos, that's understandable. But yeah, posting regularly on those channels, and it's doing great. Like I'm really happy with the growth of the channels. Yep. And this is still in the off time, right? I'm very curious how this would change when that off time is gone and we actually have some stuff to push again. Yeah. But now, I have to leave. Have a good one. See you soon. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Love you all. And stay safe. Bye-bye. Ka-ching!